Hey goalies, this is Mike. In this video, let's take a look at the new Vaughn 1100 Velocity 6 leg pads. New for 2014, the 1100 Velocity 6 leg pad replaces the 7490 Velocity 5 model from 2012. Though the 1100 shares some design characteristics with its cousin, the V6 1000 leg pad, several internal foam and exterior construction characteristics make this a much different pad. The biggest enhancement for 2014 is the new internal Pro Core design, which consists of a full length and width ultra high density foam core sheet that helps the pad maintain its shape over time and also extends to the edges of the pad to create a more firm blocking perimeter. The thigh rise has also been over squared for 2014. You can see that right here on the sides to ensure that it fills the upper section of the pad to the 11-inch max width and also reduces 5-hole openings when in the butterfly position, no matter if the goalie is directly on top of the pads in the butterfly or is rocked back on the heels a little bit. The pad will always stay flush. On the inside edge of the pad, Vaughn has gone with a clean edge design, which means that the pad seams have been modified so that there is no exposed binding, and the majority of the inside edge is made of HD foam, which makes sliding very, very easy. The outer edge of the pad is more tapered here at the knee and at the top than on previous models, and it has a precise ergonomic shape that helps bring the pads together when in the butterfly. Here at the boot scoop, you'll notice that the 1100 has less of a bend angle when compared to the 1000 leg pad. This, plus the +2 thigh rise that comes standard, will raise the pad slightly higher on the leg than any traditional Velocity pad, and it also helps provide more complete coverage in the butterfly as well. Take a look at the landing gear here at the knee. You'll see that the block is sewn directly into the inside edge of the pad here, and it doesn't have a few separate sheets. It's all one solid block. This gives the pad better response and a more ergonomic knee position when in the butterfly. The knee cradle on the 1100 has a wider design for both comfort and quicker pad rotation. The knee lock is pretty wide in the 1100, wide enough to accommodate most under the pant knee and thigh protectors. But the pad also comes with this knee and thigh protector here, and if you take a look, the attachment point has actually been moved up a little bit higher. This keeps it out of the way as your knee is rotating, and it also provides better protection to your knee and thigh as well. If I tilt this pad down a little bit, you'll see that Vaughn has actually added a flap here over the top of your knee, so the knee and thigh protector itself is a little bit better and offers some better protection as well. Take a little closer look at the knee cradle flaps. You'll see that it consists of this taller flap here on the inside. You've got a shorter flap here on the outside. You've got some gray Nash material that lines it. It gives you some little better pad response, but it doesn't grip the knee so much that it hinders pad rotation. And it's also got the older 7990 design to it, which means that the straps have been angled. So you'll see it comes out of this knee flap at an angle position. You've got an angled attachment point on the other side. This puts this double elastic strap underneath the bend in your knee, not directly behind it, so it makes the pad rotation a little more comfortable while still keeping your knee snug in the knee lock. And then the last thing about this is it's got a seam here right on the outside flap that bends. So as your knee is in the knee lock and goes into the butterfly, this pad bends to get it out of the way so that it doesn't hinder pad rotation at all, again, while still keeping your knee secure in the knee lock. The leg channel is lined with this gray Nash material, and it's also pretty wide, as you'll see in this shot. It's got kind of a medium depth to it. And new this year, Vaughn has extended the calf wraps a little bit. In this shot, you'll see how nicely they come together. And they come together using this single elastic strap here. Provides some great coverage to the back of your leg. Take a look at the boot channel. You'll see that it's got kind of a shallow depth to it. Again, you've got some gray Nash here. You've also got some Gen Pro here, which will keep this area nice and durable. This is a pretty high wear area. And a sliding toe bridge comes standard on the 1100. Strapping setup of the 1100 consists of this leather boot strap. You've got 2 leather calf straps. You've got a strap that runs through the knee block here. You've also got one that attaches here on the thigh rise, and those both go to this long leather adjustment tab here. So the great thing about this, if I turn this out a little bit, you'll see that you've got these string ties here, so you can easily undo this lacing. You can move these buckles up to a different position however you like it, attach them back again pretty quickly, and you can customize your strapping setup that way. A couple closing thoughts about the 1100 pads. First of all, you'll notice that the graphics are exactly the same as you'll find on the 1000 line. They're similar to what you'll find on the LT80 line as well. That's so goalies can mix and match their sets this year without looking like they've got a bunch of different pads and pad graphics going on. These pads are also customizable through Vaughn's Custom 7 Series program, which offers a bunch of the most popular custom options, including a bunch of custom colors and some construction options. You can also take out, or I'm sorry, you can add an upper knee brake here with the Custom 7 Series and do a few more things with it as well. And these pads are mostly built for a reflexive style goaltender who plays a hybrid style about 80% of the time and a drop-in block style about 20% of the time. So a lot of great options on this pad. You can check them all out, as well as senior sizes and sizing charts by visiting the product page at totalgoalie.com. And thanks for watching.